The Larchwood Stalker. In the town of Larchwood, Minnesota, nestled between dark pines and fog-choked roads, they whisper about him, the one who watches. They call him the Larchwood Stalker. It started with the windows. Back in 1998, people in town began waking up to strange smudges on their glass. Not fingerprints, not quite. They were long, oily streaks, like something had dragged a face slowly across the outside of the window. Always around 3:00 a.m. always the second floor. The local police chalked it up to a prank. Until old Mr. Winchell, the retired history teacher, was found dead in his bed. Eyes wide open, mouth frozen in a scream. No wounds. No struggle. Just terror, and his second-story window? Wide open. There were no prints. No signs of forced entry. But in the garden below, they found something half buried in the soil, a small, burlap-wrapped package. Inside were strands of Mr. Winchell's hair, tied in a bow with dental floss. That's when the town changed. People started locking their windows, even in the heat of summer. Curtains were drawn, outdoor lights never went off. And still, he came. Teenagers dared each other to stay up and spot him. Most saw nothing. But those who did, weren't right afterward. Samantha Dean saw him outside her window. She only spoke once after that. He doesn't blink. He doesn't move. He just smiles. She stopped eating, stopped talking. They put her in Pine Brook Sanitarium. She chewed her fingernails down to the bone. And then there were the tapes. In 2007, a family found an unmarked VHS cassette on their porch. The footage was raw. Static laced. It was a recording of their house. But not from the outside. Glided past toys, focused on family portraits. The baby monitor buzzed softly in the background. Then the screen turned black. On the tape spine, in greasy ink, someone had written, "I like what you've done with the place." The stalker didn't take people, not like the monsters in stories. He didn't leave blood or bodies. He left presence. He made you doubt what you heard at night. Made you wonder if the door was really locked. Made you feel watched in your most private moments. And once you felt him, he never left you. There's a house on Pine Needle Lane. Abandoned, every room covered in mirrors. No furniture, just mirrors and strings of dental floss crisscrossing the hallways like webs. That was the last place he was seen. A delivery driver caught something in his headlights one night. A tall figure, hairless and lanky. Its limbs too long, its mouth too wide. Its eyes, well, he said there weren't any. Just holes, black and staring. The driver crashed into a ditch, broke both legs. But before he passed out, he heard something breathing beside him in the dark. And a voice like wind through broken teeth. "I know your name now. So if you're ever in Larchwood, and you hear tapping on your window at 3 a.m., don't look. Don't breathe, and whatever you do, don't let the curtains move."